Does it say live?
It says live.
Or does it say live? Okay, I see it. All right, what's going on, people? Who's watching? 2 people right now. Woohoo! It's probably us. Here it is, another Thursday night with Team Hot Dog on our brand new YouTube channel. I think this is pretty exciting, right? We have a new channel.
Yeah.
I think it's official now. I think we should maybe tell somebody so they know where to find us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pull it up and then see if I can share it some more.
Yeah, that would.
It's not the same bat channel anymore.
It's not the same bat channel. It's a new bat channel, but it's still the same bat time. Thursday nights. We might have been a few seconds late kicking it off tonight, but that's okay.
There it is. I found the link.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, at least we're here.
We're here.
And that's what matters.
We are here.
We're trying.
There's some of us that aren't here.
We're doing our best. Yeah. Well, but why is that? I think this is the week of FPV travel, isn't it? Like, this is like a calendar week.
There's FPV people like scattering the country heading towards South Carolina.
Yep.
And they are for Rampage, and that shit is going to be wild.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'll be on the road at 5 a.m. So
how far is your drive, Joe?
12 hours.
Woo.
Yeah. Woo. I'm giving myself some leeway time though, because in case I want to stop and whatever.
Get some packs in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
you could do that in a day.
Yeah. No, I'm supposed to be there by 9 p.m. So I figure if I leave at 5, it gives me time for, ripping packs and taking dumps.
Yeah. Well, you got to stop at the IHOPs, right?
All you need to do in life.
Yeah. Drop shop,
ripping packs and ripping farts.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, yeah. Rip, hooray, right?
One rip for another.
Yeah, we're ready to start traveling here again too. We got stuck in Grand Junction, so we had a little delay, but we're about to head out. We're going to be in Vegas for about a week.
What happens in Vegas?
Yeah, there's going to be some rippage going on in Vegas. I can guarantee that.
Any specific destinations, or are you just going to let it fly?
I was going to kind of think about checking out the Hoover Dam, because I think the dam is like an hour away or something like that.
Well, you gotta whoop it.
No, dude, like 5-inch dive down the face of the dam.
Oh man, that'd be sick. You probably wouldn't last too long. I bet you wouldn't get to the bottom of the dam before they had you knocked over and get this guy.
Get him! He's a terrorist. No,
right?
No terrorism.
Someone grab that wiener.
Yeah.
That's one I would probably have to wear the hot dog suit for.
Yeah. Be worth it.
Absolutely.
It would be worth it.
Right. What's going on, Callie?
I'm heading back from the FPV trailer. Actually, got myself some things.
Dude, what'd you get? Spill the beans.
I got some. Here, let's do this first of all, so you can see me. I got some motors for this. My squirt. I also upped my whoop game with one of these.
Yeah, buddy.
So
Chris was just talking about his.
Yeah. So I snagged a couple of items and specifically went down for those motors. So I got some 1507 3600 kV.
Those Avenger motors?
They are, as a matter of fact.
Dude, those things are badass. My buddy's got them on a 5-inch, and it's like a 5-inch under 250. It's badass with the battery.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah, they look like awesome motors, and Mike absolutely recommended those ones. So I was like, okay, sounds good to me.
What is that for?
I hit up a couple of the guys that have the squirts, and that sounds funny. I asked, go with a
Motherfucker.
3,000 or a 4,000 or somewhere in between, and everybody said go somewhere in between. So these are 3,600.
What size prop,
So I think
Kelly?
that'd be all right. 3-inch prop.
Oh, okay.
Damn, bro.
Beautiful.
What's that frame made out of?
That's gonna be so sick.
So it's a carbon fiber frame, and then here I'll show you again.
The
So
3D
bottom
printed.
plate is carbon fiber, and then the little circle things, they are TPU, like a really hard TPU as well.
Huh.
So it's gonna be awesome. I got some pretty big plans for the thing, like a high school band and a couple of local car lot fly-throughs, like basically flying through freaking car windows and
Oh,
over
sweet.
people shaking hands and stuff. So got some pretty neat ideas that I'm gonna do with it. So
Heck yeah, that
get
sounds
it ready.
awesome.
And of course, the wood.
Yo, that's like
you
that-
gotta have one of those.
That's like, you ever see that video, like, flying through like the school with like the Asian kids and shit?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that was sick.
I guess they did that with something that was like 100 millimeters. It was pretty small.
Correct. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, that's all I know. 100
Check out,
millimeter.
yeah, if you check out DroneWorks, they actually did a mod video where they took a GoPro, I think it was a Hero 4 apart, and also took a blade and they were
Whoa.
some pretty badass video with that.
You're gonna have to say that again. We got stuck in robot voice there for a minute.
Yeah.
You guys can thanks for that.
He's slowly
Oh.
turning into the Terminator.
No. He's just looking to the side. That's all I see.
He's gone.
He's lost in traffic. I think is what the issue is. Probably got some sketchy signal in those like valleys.
Yeah.
Well, so
shit.
this week, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I finally decided to use my crossfire,
Yes.
Yep.
and
You love
and I do love it.
it. Told you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
even,
love it.
It's not even all about the range. It like feels different.
It
Well,
does.
I was just
You don't-
stoked
you
at the
don't
range,
realize it right
honestly,
away,
at
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if I'll be able to tell latency difference.
Well, you know what they say. As soon as you go team black sheep, you never go back.
Once they go black sheep.
See, for me, it almost felt like someone had like grabbed my quad and like raised my rates a little bit. So it actually took me a good day of flying to actually get used to it. I don't know. I noticed a huge difference. So,
Just that
some
little
people-
bit of confidence is nice too, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, seeing your link quality as 99%
Yeah, dude.
when you're like a half a mile out.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
Dude,
you
yeah,
can't,
it's solid from when I take off. Like,
you can't
that
even
was
hear
all
the
I
damn
needed.
thing.
Well, that 250 milliwatt firmware on the micro unit
Yup.
is pretty
Badass.
damn sweet.
Yup.
Because now I get that same 99% for half the price.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think I was running
Yeah.
at 500
Oh,
when I was
fuck.
going.
Oh, damn.
I wasn't losing signal.
Yeah. Make sure you have one of the options is dynamic power.
Turn that off.
Off. Yeah, off. So that way
Oh,
it's
yeah.
solid 500. Otherwise, it'll drop down to like 25, 100.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I did have that one hiccup. How
Fail
far
safe
out was
city.
I? Yeah, I failed safe to like, I don't know, maybe 100 yards.
Was it a fail safe or was it
Yeah.
just a glitch?
Less than 100 yards. It was a glitch, like for sure.
Okay.
It was because of the way his antennas are pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
it was
changed-
an RSSI thing.
No, well, dude, it was
It
like
just dropped off and
the
then
way-
fell out of the sky.
the way his stuff was set up. It was like He was standing right in his null zone. Totally like the wrong orientation.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
you'll also get a glitch too when it changes frequency, when it goes from like 50 hertz to like the refresh rate.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you'll get like a little glitch, and it might dip in your RSSI and then come back up. Like that's totally normal. It's not a fail safe. That's just yeah.
Yeah, this one was definitely like it just dropped out and fell out of the sky. And as soon as we turned the antenna on the transmitter 90, it was like, go to the moon.
Yep.
So
First thing I friggin' did when I had mine was I sat in a chair and pointed my patch antenna straight at the sky and just full throttle hammered it as high as I could fucking go. So I figured, hey, shit, if I fail safe, it's gonna come back anyway. So
it'll come back somewhere nearby.
Yeah, it'll drift.
I'd rather do that than go away from me though, and then fail safe and not have a fucking clue where it is. So.
A mile and a half out.
Yeah.
DVR.
My DVR doesn't work.
No.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah, it does.
I learned my lesson the hard way.
I have to send them in, but I only have the one pair of goggles, so God knows how long that would take, and I just kind of learned to live without it.
Get a buzzer.
Yeah, that would help.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Learned my lesson with that, too.
I need to get, what is it, the Hellgate buzzers? Those are
something like that.
So I've tried the Hellgate, the Vifly, and this cheap one from GearBest.
I heard the Vifly. I heard the Vifly was the best. Except it's a little bigger.
No, so the Vifly is just a little bit bigger than the Hellgate, but the Hellgate's so tiny, like, and it's not as loud, so it's like kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
The Vifly is pretty damn loud. It's pretty small. And the way you can deactivate it, you can either hit the button or you can plug in. Or you can plug in, you know.
But my complaint on that is the plug. The plug is garbage. Yeah. And I cut it off of all of them. Soldered. Yeah, I direct soldered.
Yeah.
That's what I would do too.
Plug out of there. And then I put a little bit of epoxy over the solder pads and the wires just to make sure they wouldn't pull out.
But I will say the GearBest ones totally freaking work. They're $7 and they're loud as shit. They're louder than the Vifly, but you have to hit the button to deactivate it.
That would annoy the shit. Like, which is the one where you have to like plug the LiPo in and then unplug it and plug it back in?
The Hellgate and the Vifly.
That would annoy the shit out of me.
It's way easier than a button, dude. I promise you.
Oh, really?
Well, that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I like the button. I do the button.
It beeps as soon as you unplug the battery, so you're like, oh shit, I better deactivate it. You can either
just like
hit the button. Yeah, you got to do it for like 3 seconds.
Oh, the
Hellgate's a
Speedy one doesn't do that though. The Speedy one just sits and then you forget about it and it starts beeping.
Huh. I'm gonna have to check out. I need to get some of those buzzers since I'm on the cross.
I would definitely suggest the Vifly.
That's I would too. And
it's $15. It's worth it for sure.
Yeah.
Like all my quads have buzzers now. Like
I think I got them for less than that at Pyro.
Yeah.
I want to say like
now. Does it have a signal switch so you can actually like flip the switch and turn the buzzer on?
Yeah.
It's a button. You just push it. Yeah.
No, I mean, can you wire it up to like a?
So you
can toggle it like a regular buzzer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Dude, John, Virgin has his GPS rig set up to where it beeps however many times, however many satellites he has. So if he has 10 satellites, it's going to beep 10 times at him. You know.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's real cool.
Yeah, I posted a picture of Virgin's
so
OSD
today. So if you plug in and it only beeps once, and then you're like, shit.
Don't take off yet.
Yeah.
Well, then you gotta wait a couple more beeps.
Yeah.
Who all we got in the chat? It looks like we got Gravy Legs.
Yo, Gravy.
Copper
What's up,
Top.
Russell? You've been here from the start. Swips, Zoe, Copper Top.
Zoe's here.
Josh D.
Heck yeah, it's a little slow this week with the new channel, and then everybody's like Zoe said, she's on a plane to Rampage. Everybody's making the
What's up,
what is that called?
Hi, Gravy. Hey guys.
Yeah, a mass migration
to get
pilot.
in here.
Oh yeah.
I'll be in Denver.
Dizzle.
I'll be in Denver next weekend. I'm gonna go rip some packs with Flipside and all the Denver crew. Stan Houston, Tony Lepic, all them boys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
awesome.
cool. I'd like to fly with them guys.
Dude, I'm gonna be there on a Sunday, so downtown will be all fucking empty and desolate, perfect for ripping.
Very nice.
I haven't really ripped like fucking office buildings ever, so it'll be cool.
Really?
That's gonna be sick, dude. You're gonna like it.
You're gonna love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's totally different.
Office parks and concrete are totally different ballgame.
Yep.
Don't
I ripped like the college and
trees.
stuff, but yeah, exactly.
Just don't get stuck on the roof.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna have a Mavic with the little
the claw.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
Dude,
my buddy Jay got stuck on the roof that one night we were streaming, and I was flying at the mall. He ended up going back the next night at like 1 o'clock in the morning with like a 30-foot ladder and climbing up there in the middle of the fucking night to go get the thing. Yeah. He's got a Mavic too. I'm like, yo, why don't you get that claw thing? He's like, fuck that, I don't need 2 drones stuck up there.
He's like, then he's got to just take the ladder out anyways and get 2.
Right, yeah.
The Mavic costs more though.
Yeah, yeah. It's a brand new rooster build that he got stuck up there too.
Jeez.
Sucks.
Yeah.
So what's everybody been up to other than we're dealing with this rain in Grand Junction?
It's been raining everywhere.
I've been balls deep in this editing of this project I'm working on. It's turning out amazing.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to show you guys.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
If it's the one you showed me, it's legit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've been nonstop building and trying to make sure all my quads are working for this weekend and shit. It's been nuts. I've been going nonstop lately. Like I 3 new Armatan frames I had to put together and make sure they were working right. But I'm going to Rampage with 5 working quads. So
hell yeah, dude, them CO boards are badass, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it. Not a hiccup. Just works.
They're
as
fucking
intended.
easy. Yeah, they're easy and they work every time. You know?
Yep.
What is it now?
The CL Racing F4S. I'm running 4 of those now and 1 DYS F4 board, and they're all working beautiful.
Oh yeah.
So it's always nice when you go to fly your quad and it doesn't desync and smash into the ground.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Didn't you get a desync off that Rotorite board?
Yeah. 2 of them, and I ended up having 2 bad grinder motors also. So it was a combination. Damn. It was a combination of a bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
So the whole complete rebuilds on these quads was very much needed. But I'm good. Yeah.
5 quads, man. You can break all of those for sure.
Yeah, 4 5-inch and a 5.5. I'm bringing.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Which
that's a lot of inches.
5 point. The V1S, the 5.5 by 4 by 3. With and I'm running
gym fans. Those suckers are beastly.
I got like a whole bag of like 20 sets of them that I had bought at one time just for this one quad, and I'm like trying to use them up. Like, oh, I got one little ding in it. Let me throw a whole new set on there.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I do that on my long range quads because you do not want to bend prop.
No.
And it just ruin your fucking whole run.
Oh yeah, especially on a nice long run with that you're not going that fast. You know those motors are getting real fucking hot. So, yeah.
I don't know. My motors don't seem to get hot when you don't push them.
Speaking of Stanicus, what's up, Stanicus, in the chat?
Yo. Hello, buddy.
Not to be confused with Joe Stan.
Yeah. Fucking UFDA started that shit. Those sons of bitches.
Those fuckers.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So.
So yeah.
Yes, everybody here should sub to this channel because this is where the stream will be.
Channel.
And click that like button.
Yes, and share it with your grandmas.
Hit the bell. Make sure that you get the notifications when we go live.
Definitely hit the bell.
Because God forbid if you miss it.
Yeah.
Yes. Make your grandma an email and then sub her to this account.
Yeah.
Make fake accounts, sub them too.
Tie her down, make her watch the show, you know. Yeah. Whatever you got to do.
So yeah, I'm doing that giveaway.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah.
You were a handsome motherfucker in that video.
I was shooting some B-roll for my edit, and I figured I'd throw some of it in there.
That's awesome.
You had like the side part going on and everything, looking all.
That's how I look when I DJ. Try to look at all pretty, stage ready.
Get all those like those groupies, right?
Yep. Oh, can you play this song for me? Yeah. What are you gonna do for it?
That's why I like playing on a stage where nobody can walk up to you. Because fuck requests. Fuck your request.
Listen to what I play, because that's how it goes.
Yeah. That's right. Oh yeah, DJs are very specific. You know,
dude, everybody that's going to Rampage, everyone that's going to Rampage needs to tell all the fucking dudes in charge that they need to have Westside DJ next year. And
I will smack Drew in the ass and be like, listen, you're hiring Chris.
Well,
he's DJing this.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think that's why he's smacking him in the ass.
No, absolutely. That's just a perk.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why you volunteered.
Just to get things started.
Just think. So now you're gonna get to smack Drew's ass and see Nipples Willie in person.
Yeah.
Nipples Willie.
Actually,
is that what you think of the first person now, Derek?
That's all I can think of now about him. No, it did. That was a total Freudian slip too. That's what's so funny now. I was gonna say Willie's nipples, but it came out Nipples Willie's.
Did you watch the video actually? Because did you actually watch that video?
His?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I linked it in that picture when I made that post.
Yeah. No, I saw the upload, but I didn't watch the video.
I figured if I was going to be a dick, I might as well try and get him some, views on it at least.
Yeah, but he's in. Oh man, he's in somebody else's recent video too, and he's still got the pointers out. So I don't know. It just must be his thing.
Him and Schizo and all the Atlanta guys, they've been hanging out a lot lately. It's fucking great.
Did you guys see that Steele's live stream?
Yeah.
And he confirmed stickers.
Yeah. Yep. Stingy did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is epic.
Oh, dude. It was so funny because the Rampage Throwdown, I actually messaged Willard. I was like, hey, are you going to Rampage? He's like, oh, yeah, I'll be there. I said, you should enter the Throwdown, the freestyle contest, whatever. He's like, nah, I don't think so, blah, blah, blah. And then and then Zoe posts the picture of the top 16 people that made it in. It's like, boom, he's like number 5. I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, I'm sitting there trying to convince him. He's like, no. I don't think so. And then he went and did it anyway.
That's a bait and switch.
Yeah, exactly.
So what did everybody think of those the medals for the freestyle contest for Rampage?
Oh, the ones I did?
Yeah.
I think they got some pretty good feedback. Everyone was stoked about them. Like, and seriously, Ben, the lanyards just completely set it off.
Yeah, that set it off.
Fucking, yeah. So they came out so legit between the combination of everything.
Dude, I like the way they lit up and had the silhouette of the Rotor Riot emblem.
Yeah, we got a shout out to Copper Top 2 for being in that competition. Yes. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's sitting right behind Wild Willie, right?
That's right. Yeah, I was looking at the order list actually,
And Frank from the China Hobbyline team, he's on there too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Chippewa.
Yep, I was just gonna say Chippewa.
Chippewa.
Bot Grinder made it.
Yeah, old butt grinder.
Yeah, butt grinder. So he said that when he filled out the application form, that's what he actually put on there. So that's why she wrote that.
That's why it's butt grinder.
Yeah. Yeah. And the runners up too. Jamie Ann, little Stellar Fox. She's like runner up number 2. So in case anyone
doesn't
DQs,
make it, or
yeah, she might be in there also. Which, from what I understand, usually there's at least 1 or 2 people that end up disqualifying for one reason or another. So I don't know,
issues or whatever.
Yeah,
they just can't make it, or
video, or something. So it should be fun.
Yes.
I'll actually.
Somebody's got to get the spot.
I don't even know what it is yet, but they got me working something mayhem at Rampage. I don't even know what it is. I think it's like a challenge or like just like a freestyle area. So I'll be doing that for the first 4 hours of the day, and then I'll be going over and helping Zoe the second half of the day. But I'm not judging, so because she wants the same judges for all 4 heats, and I'll only be there for 2 and 4. So, but that should be fun.
No more Judge Joey.
No.
Judge Joey.
I'm okay with that. I don't need people being mad at me because I didn't pick them. So.
Dude, your cigarette looks like it's glowing blue.
Really?
Yeah. Aliens, bro.
Aliens.
That's it. I'm all about that alien technology now.
I am stocking.
Right? Ed's got it. The Crossfire.
Dude, once you go Crossfire, I swear, I tried flying a quad with a regular FR Sky. Just something that I threw together, just, as a beater.
I know where you're going with that. I've been there.
Yeah, and I was like, this sucks. You don't realize it. It's like the hot dog goggle straps. Like, you don't know until you know.
You gotta feel it to know.
That's it.
It feels
right.
so good.
Well, since I'm using the Crossfire now, I'm also getting used to the new.
Yeah, how do you like the jumper? Yeah, how do you like it?
Dude, it's smooth.
That radio is badass. I was super skeptical, and then you handed it to even he pulled it out, and he's like, "Look at this thing," and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, "Oh, that thing does not look cool." And then he handed it to me, and I instantly fell in love, dude. It feels so amazing.
Now, how much smaller is it actually than your Q?
Small.
Yeah,
small, maybe like an inch and a half off each side.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
The Spoonie was all like, "Dude, it'd be so good for a backpack."
Yeah, it really would be. You could fit this thing in so many more places than you could fit a QX7 or an X9D or Spectrum radio. Yeah. These things are tiny.
Yeah, because honestly,
but it's not to where it's like the small Xbox controller. Because I am almost kind of turned off on that whole form factor.
Me too.
But this is it's about the size. Honestly, it's about the size of a Fly Sky radio, but it feels like quality. It's got nice gimbals, nice switches. Sure. I would buy it.
Huh.
See, I told you guys it was good.
It looks so shady though. On Amazon, it's just all one picture.
It does. It looks like it's supposed to be a cheap radio when you look at it.
And you plug the Crossfire right in. All good to go.
Yeah, that's great.
Plug it right in.
Yeah.
It programs exactly like a Tyrannus and OpenTX.
At that point, it's basically the firmware and the gimbals.
And it runs OpenTX,
Yeah. Other than that, the Crossfire is doing all the work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it programs just like a Tyrannus. The buttons are just a little bit different.
That's perfect. OpenTX is it's a little weird to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's not bad.
Oh my God, who is this guy?
Oh no!
In trouble.
Look at him. He looks blind.
Yo,
Gravy.
What's going on, boys?
There's a gravy
hey buddy.
has run in here.
Hey buddy.
Oh, what's going on?
Speaking of which, RD is now going to Rampage also.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I will be meeting him.
It's gonna be a good time.
Log it all. Keep your camera recording, Joe, please.
Oh yeah, I got my gimbal all charged up and everything.
Even just have a fucking GoPro recording. I just want to see like someone's point of view. Somebody needs to do like a point of view the whole fucking weekend.
I'm gonna try and just
watch that shit over and over.
Dude, get like a mount so you wear your hat backwards and it puts your phone like right here on the thing, and you just walk around with your phone live streaming the whole time.
Fucking live stream.
yeah.
Dude, that would be so legit.
Well, everybody's doing it with the Hero 7 now. You can live stream direct from that. So that's what everybody's.
What?
It's just going to be an influx of fucking live streams that will.
Yeah, with the
I hope.
GoPro
I
Wi-Fi.
fucking hope.
Yep, with the GoPro Wi-Fi, it'll stream.
Yeah,
right to like Facebook. And
that's
shit.
fucking badass. Dude, Inspire FPV Reza, he was live streaming a flight. Dude,
That's right.
It was so clean. Like I was like, oh, that's fucking ridiculous. Fuck, like pointing your camera at your goggles and shit. You know, like that's the real deal.
Was anyone else shocked to shit at how fast the Hero 7 came out after the Hero 6 was released?
Yes, I was thinking
It
about that.
was like back to back.
Yeah, it really was. It was like months apart.
They must have already had the 7 like
Ready to go.
ready to go. They're just like delaying it, and they probably needed to do it to boost their revenue.
Yeah,
Which honestly, I heard they had their best quarter last quarter. So let's pray for GoPro.
Yeah, they are in a lot of trouble. So,
and not for nothing, I know a lot of people that bought the 6 and then got super pissed off when the 7 came out.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
well, they're
Rightfully so.
smashing them GoPro Best Buy warranty. Done
well,
deal.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, take a hammer to it, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
In many
fuck
cases,
this thing.
not even. They're just going. In the
Whip
store
said he
saying
just
this
got
doesn't
his
work, and-
7 today.
So you guys remember that link I shared? It was the hack from the regular Hero to the Hero 5.
Yeah,
That's what Coppertop did, and it totally works.
right. Yeah, he said he actually they took down the files, but he
So
had
he's
them
got
saved. He's got them saved, so if I wanted to use it, he would send them to me.
I probably would go
Heck yeah.
that route. At least one, get one like shitty one and one good one. One that you
Right.
could just fucking smash, and it's
Yeah.
half the price for the insurance if you do fucking just destroy it.
Yeah, the Send It GoPro.
Exactly, just like the Send It Quad,
Yep.
Yep.
And I will just say this: the Hyper Smooth. Everybody needs to stop using it for freestyle videos and just leave it for long floaty lines. You know?
Yes.
I like it. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I totally agree with
it's
that.
good for certain flying styles, but if you're doing like crisp freestyle, then it just, I don't know, I think it looks weird.
You got to be going straight. If you're not going straight, if you're like going to the side or something, it doesn't look right.
I don't know. I think it's
Yeah,
kind of
like-
cheating.
It's
Yeah,
almost,
it smooths it out.
It is
when you
cheating,
need-
but it depends. Like it depends on what your ultimate goal is at the end of the day. Like, are you just flying to get the ultimate flight experience? Are you flying to get the best possible footage? It's like, what's your goal?
All right, yeah.
I don't give a fuck what I do as long as I get good footage to put into my videos. Like that's my ultimate goal.
I feel like it takes the video and like crops it, and then like that crop moves around almost.
Yeah, that's like a digital stabilization.
Yeah, it's basically what it does, but you can almost tell, especially like I was watching some of the stabilization videos where like you can see the props in the corner, and then next thing you know, you can't see it, and like you can tell what it's doing.
Like having props in view fucks with the sensor. That's one of the issues they had. That's what the issue they had with who was it? Oh, it was Tommy.
Oh, okay.
yeah, in the Rotoride video when they reviewed it, Tommy had props in view and he had an issue, but Cricket didn't, and he runs like 0 degrees up tilt. So
yeah, but those are also remixes. You can see their entire motors on those fucking frames.
Yeah, right.
okay.
Yeah.
No, you know, like I do think it's cheating, but it's all. I think it's just a one more tool in the toolbox. That's how I look at it. You know,
That's
like,
how you.
It's a tool that's available to use just depending how you.
Yeah, just to like if you like, I don't think anybody should just go out there and fly with a shitty tune at all. Like,
Right.
fucking tune your shit, fucking. But if you're like in a location and you want like Mavic quality footage, but you don't want to fucking bring a Mavic with you.
Like,
just fucking, you know, make sure your fucking trims are right and point the fucking GoPro and just let go in a line, you know?
Yeah, like something like that that sunset video, that short clip that I did a couple days ago, that would have been perfect for that.
Dude, and they have the video time lapse setting to where you can, if you literally just point your quad and fucking put it on that setting, it makes like a moving time lapse, like it's badass, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just another tool, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. It has its place, but if you realize that you need to rely on it, then there's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Well, of course.
Yeah. Saying like if you're doing a freestyle, video saying look at how smooth I am, and you're running stabilization, then
I'm just saying like it won't cover up a shitty tune. It won't cover up a shitty tune and shitty flying. Like
right.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
I'm just saying I'm no editing genius or anything, but I can tell when someone's using stabilization. So it's like you said, it has its place. It's when you're going for a certain look or whatever, then yeah, okay, fine. But if you got to use it all the time, then there's a problem.
No, I might get into the new form factor since Multicopter Builders just came out with a 6/7/5 seat.
Oh, so, dang, that's gonna be a big old seat in there.
Yeah,
it's badass. So it's actually very like lightweight. The way it slides in, it's a lot less bulky than I thought it would be. It's not like
it's not as big as you think.
It doesn't sit in there. Exactly, that's what she said.
The only thing I don't like about it though is that now the lens sits off center.
It does, but if you're doing like long floaty lines, that's doesn't even matter, you know.
Like you don't even notice.
But if you could see only one prop in view, that would drive me fucking nuts.
I don't think. I think he printed it to have enough cam tilt to. That's the thing with those fucking epics is like there's a lot of cam tilt to where you probably should have props in view, but you don't, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about that because the HD cam sits lower and farther forward.
It's just cranked. It's like 38, 39, maybe 40 degrees on, you know, like, dude, but if you crank your FPV cam at the same and you just fucking hold your line and hold your throttle, you just cruise, you know, and it's like the longest, floatiest, like nice, smoothest line ever, dude. I love flying my epics.
That's perfect, then. Yeah.
Dude, it feels so weird. Like if the camera's at the center of the quad in forward flight, you know. So like when you do turn, the camera still stays in the center of the quad rather than like the front of the nose turning the camera, you know.
Yeah. All right. So
can you actually tell that when you're flying?
Yeah, it flies different.
For sure. Wow. All right. So who in the chat actually uses a hero style? So because I am
Swip said he's got his 7.
All right. Now,
top he flies a 5.
How much of a difference do you feel in the weight? That's what I'm curious of.
You don't notice it, Swip said.
No? Okay.
But I'm sure you got to have a nice build, you know.
Yeah.
And a nice tune. I'm sure the tune might be different.
Because
I figure that the session is a little bit heavy.
It is. And it's more. I think it's better balanced though because
and that the other ones are maybe the same weight, just like expanded out.
I would probably attribute it to like the difference between like a bottom mount race quad with no GoPro versus like a freestyle quad with a session on it. You know, because that's different.
Chris, you'll be proud of me with this. What I decided, because I still have the session, is when I break it and I have to go with the hero, I'm switching over to 5S.
Do it, bro. Look, I'm telling you.
Do it now.
I think
These
it's
fucking
I think
batteries-
It's appropriate.
Dude, these batteries are the best fucking batteries I've ever tried, hands
Yeah,
fucking down.
absolutely.
Straight up, dude.
Straight up, not even.
I like tripped out on how long I was flying for.
It's not even the flight time. It's the lack of sag on them.
Dude, they're legit. The
Yeah.
5S 1500s, dude.
Yeah.
All my quads run this now.
Yeah, even I run the 4S 1500s 120C.
David, if you're still watching, you left your fucking dead one here.
And even then, the lack of battery sag on them, even towards the end when you're,
Nice
just
and
you're cruising, and you're chilling around 14.6, 14.7, and you hammer it, you don't even feel the sag even at that point.
Dude.
That's what blew my mind.
Yeah,
Wow.
new batteries are nice.
Oh yeah.
These I don't know if it's just the 5S, but all my other 5S specs are fucking hammered. I pull amps.
Dude, the 5S is fun. I brought those a couple packs out when we went to fly at this park, and I was doing these gnarly, like full throttle power loops across the entire park.
Yeah,
dude, that shit is so gnarly.
I was doing a full throttle orbit with 5S the other day around a tree, and a guy that was landscaping, and it was terrifying here. I just kept going around until I started to get dizzy, and the battery started to sag because I was at like 16 volts. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just kind of let it go up and then let off the throttle for a second and dropped. It went right back up, and I kept ripping for like another 2 minutes on the back.
Nice. Yeah, even just the difference in the sound the motors make is retarded.
Oh yeah.
Well, you just don't need as much throttle,
Yeah.
No, you need all the throttle still. You just have to use it.
See, what I'm also thinking too is I run a decent amount of camera tilt. I'm up like 35, 37 now. So I'm thinking after switching over to 5S2, I could probably drop it back down a little bit, and it'll compensate.
Leave it where it's at.
Yeah, leave it where it's at. Don't think that the battery doesn't dictate how fast you're going to go.
Have you ever flown a 5S pack?
No, I haven't. That's what I'm
so
speculating.
It's not even that crazy.
It's not.
Okay.
All it is like on punch outs, there's no drop. Like your quad just fucking sits down. There's no like boop boop, like.
All right.
And on punch outs, there's just more fucking power there for you.
Okay.
And you never ever
like
need to
turbo.
use top. Yeah, dude, it's just like a turbo for your quad. And you fly, your style of flying definitely like would improve with the 5S pack. Just it gives you more authority.
But like
low
throttle is
stopping. Dude, juicy. Like you hover at like 8 to 10% throttle, if that.
Oh, okay.
If that, yeah. It's super high RPM, and it locks in really well too.
Dude,
like
it's super juicy, yeah. Like
it's like the happy medium.
See, that's why I'm thinking when I got to switch to the Hero, that'll be a perfect time to do it because it'll make
that
up for it a
extra
little.
power. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I bet if you put like if you had like never flown a 5S pack or with the bigger GoPro, I bet like a 4S quad with a session would fly very similar to a 5S with a Hero 7.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. So
before you go buying a bunch of GoPro mounts or printing them out and committing to that, fly a quad with 5S first. Because I actually wound up going from 30 to 50 degrees up tilt.
Do you just fly differently? Because you got to fly a lot straighter lines. Otherwise, dude, you're just hitting shit fucking hauling deck. But hauling that, like, footage hauling ass looks badass,
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's cool.
That's like when you're so used to flying with a GoPro and then you just rip a pack with no camera on top whatsoever. It feels like a totally different animal.
Yeah,
dude. Like I don't even do that. Like if I got my GoPro, I'm flying my freestyle quads, and if I don't, I'm flying my race quad.
Yeah. There's been times where
I'm still not on 6S yet. That's probably going to be next year. I'll start slowly getting down to the 6S, but for right now, 5S does everything I need. The packs are not as expensive, so when you do fucking put a hole in one, and it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Yeah. I should probably just borrow someone's 5S pack and throw it on one of my quads and try it.
Do it, man.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. My quads are set up for 6S, I think.
I'm pretty sure
your board will take it.
Your motors are your limiting factor after you have 4 to 6S rated ESCs. You know,
I'm pretty sure
your flight controller.
Pretty sure all my stuff is rated 3 to 6.
Dude, the CL board, I pulled 200 amps out of that thing, no problem.
Okay, so I know my motors and my ESCs are good to 6, so I should be straight.
Send it.
Yeah,
send it, bro.
Running a Unify
if you do run 6S, do not use the top of your throttle. If you care about your batteries, like even the best batteries won't hold up to like a full throttle high KV 6S.
Did any of you guys see
super fast?
I forget. Did any of you guys see? I forget whose video it was, but Nick Willard.
RDQ?
No, Nick Willard was flying, and he was running his motors, which are 2,700 kV, on 6S.
Oh yeah, he wasn't going above 40%.
Yeah,
you don't need to.
Even then, it was like the throttle was on a toggle switch. It was ridiculous.
Dude, you can even go as far as like if you want to run 6S, as long as your electronics can handle it, you can nerf your throttle to where it scales it down to where it's just like you have low kV motors without having to buy new motors. You know.
Yeah. Yep. You can tweak your. Yeah. Instead of 100 to -100, you set it to like. What is it, like 60 to 60 or 40 to 40 or
exactly.
Yeah.
Totally. And make sure you adjust that throttle expo.
Yeah.
Dude, I got those new Hall gimbals. Those things are freaking nice.
Oh, you did? You got the M7s?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're really nice. They look nice and shiny new on his controller that's been
my
put through the ringer.
All old. Nice new gimbals.
Yep. And they're so smooth. They're so smooth compared to the original ones. Yeah.
I'm a fucking stoner, dude. I put them in and like I forgot that like gimbal calibration was even a thing. So I like adjusted all my trims and everything was good, but like I couldn't get my last little bit of throttle, and I was wondering why.
Because you didn't calibrate it.
Exactly. So I like I'm gonna calibrate these things. So I did that, and everything's super center. It's badass.
Yeah.
After you calibrated it, did you have to go back and change all those settings?
Only the the high lows, not the center. All the centers.
Oh, like the endpoints.
Yeah, all the centers were 15. So
that's legit.
How many people actually go in and in beta flight and check the ends and center them and make sure?
I'm just saying, I didn't think it would make that big a difference, but
It's huge.
It's like changing the feel of the quad. You literally let go of the sticks and it just doesn't move.
Yeah.
You know, if you can go into beta flight and your quad is drifting with you not touching the sticks, fucking fix that.
Yeah.
You know what? Gravy looks like a nun with his hat and his.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
I'm just listening. Oh,
this shit's funny as hell. No, if your stuff drifts when you're not touching it, then you need to adjust that. You can put the the dead band zone in there.
Virgin, you made it home.
Virgin, what up, man?
How you doing, mister?
Look at dude's fucking badass car he's got right there.
Ooh, I want to see. What is it?
Derek has to present him so we can see it.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Derek
I'm screwing around. How do I?
Derek's the MC tonight.
Derek's
the only way I can do anything is to be in the
master
garage.
operator.
Yeah, Derek doesn't know what he's doing.
You can like hover over them.
Yeah. There we go. I did it.
Was it 39 Dodge?
35.
35.
hell yeah.
He's got this badass skull on the front with a saw blade for the fucking a mullet.
Dude, I think that's in the beginning of one of my videos from when I was here last time. I was riding the one wheel.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me and Spoonie were duking it out on the track.
Uh-huh.
That was so much fun. I remember the one time we went up, we just kept hearing like lap complete, lap one, lap 2, and we just kept going until our batteries just fell out of the sky.
I think you might have had one hanging like always.
The dangler.
Dude, that's like my pro touch.
Hell yeah.
That's my jam to impress people.
How many Crossfire quads you got now, Ben?
I got 2.
Nice.
I got 2. I had some issues with this guy right here. It has no flight controller and no power distribution board now because the Crossfire didn't like the Omnibus F4 that was in it. So
that's weird.
Yeah, it was really weird because then I tried to put another Omnibus on there, the exact same board, brand new, and it fried like the first time I started messing with it. So yeah, I took that out and I threw those 2 flight controllers away. I took the power distribution board in it and I threw that away. So now all I have to do is put a new flight controller.
Derek, you're still presenting Virgin, by the way.
Yeah, I'm stuck on here. I'm trying to look good, I guess.
So now all I'm going to do is look for another Foxeer flight controller to put in here, and then it will have.
Did you guys see the lady Libby Tang made me the long range lollipops?
No.
Oh yeah.
Those things are so sick. They're so long.
So she like posted a picture of what was it? Just a lollipop, like the stubby and then the normal one. And I commented, I was like, "What about the long ones for the long rangers?"
Yeah.
And she asked what size. I told her, and like literally like the day or 2 later, she posted a picture of like a badass long lollipop.
Hell yeah!
I think it was like 12 hours.
Cool.
Yeah, dude. They now have the long range lollipops.
Yeah.
And then their
long VTX
so awesome.
Core came out today. The micro. I'm stoked on that.
I'm all into that, dude.
I need to buy one of them.
I really think my next build. I really think my next build is going to be a micro, or a 2-inch, or something.
3-inch, 3-inch, bro. So you can still carry your session.
You know, I want a 3-inch on 5X. That's what I want to do.
Dude,
I saw Nathan Baker did a 3-inch on 6S.
Ooh,
well, dude, me and Chris both have the same setup pretty much.
I revamped this to the antenna's way better. Before I had a heavy ass pagoda on it, but now I got this real light IB crazy one that is like fucking made for this quad. I think I put some heat shrink on it to like give it a little form.
Dude, that's awesome.
But dude, you can put this thing so many different places. Like my badass edit that's gonna be posting soon. I fly through this little bagel, and I swear like my props wouldn't have cleared on either side by half an inch. Shit was
I got
so
this
tight.
for you, Chris.
What do you got?
That's that fucking micro receiver.
Yeah, we're gonna put that Crossfire receiver in it, so I can just fly forever. Long range 3-inch.
That's so awesome.
Tiny whoop.
I saw somebody was putting a nano on a tiny whoop.
Yeah, I totally want to do it. Like the biggest limiting factor right now is the VTX, though. That's why I haven't done it, because I haven't really found anything. A what?
You need a 200.
Yeah, but there's nothing great. I really don't know what to get in that regard.
Dude, is it gonna have smart audio and all that, or is it just gonna be the zero board?
Well, I'm not.
I don't think he's stuck on the zero yet.
Yeah, I'm not loving it.
Well, because on this little dude, here, let me see if I can pull it out the side.
Can you fit the Unify Nano on it?
Probably. This thing.
Nano is super.
Yeah. So the problem with those is the voltage on them. Is they need like
actually 5 volts.
Yeah.
I got this little guy.
Amps.
Can you see that?
No.
Yeah, I got one of them
Me-
too.
Here,
Tiny
since
whoop.
I'm a pro now, Ben, can I present you?
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that, like a champion.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Look
good
at
at
that. See that? This is like the tiny whoop shape and size BTX.
It looks
And it
kind of.
has
What is it?
like a wolf whoop
Yeah.
something. And it's got smart audio, and it came with a UFL connector.
Look at
But-
ready. I'm gonna unpresent like a champion too.
Look at that.
Yeah, dude, aced it.
Professional.
This is my alien whip right here. This thing's badass. I was ripping it around all today. They
What
fly
size
so
motor?
good.
I really.
They're
really
the
wanna
shitty.
like-
They're like some shitty stock ones. I need to order some awesome sauce ones.
Well,
You
what
want-
size whoop is that? Is that the 65 or 75?
Yeah, 65, 6 mils or whatever.
Gotcha.
You only recently got your first whoop, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I had the Acro Bee. I still have the Acro Bee, but when I was building the Zero, I fucked up the VTX somehow. I don't even know. So I tried finding the fucking pins on the Acro Bee VTX and just fucked that VTX up. So, but I'm glad this thing's running now because it's flying badass. It flies definitely better than the Acro Bee. The Acro Bee has OSD, which I thought I wanted, but I realize now you don't need it on a whoop. Like, honestly, depending on what you're going after, like I'm trying to capture the image, you know, I don't need shit in my DVR when I'm trying to get a nice picture, you know.
Well, then you can also. I saw somebody post something about this, about putting your OSD on a switch so you can turn it on and off.
That's cool.
That you can do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mhm.
That's a good idea.
Very easily do that.
It is possible.
Fuck it. You know when a whoop battery, you need to come back. You just feel it. Like it's not like a quad where it just fucking drops out of the sky. Like it will.
Yeah, when you're full throttle, and you're only like 2 feet off the ground, then
it will tell you. Yeah.
Mine likes to fall out.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine's getting a little old, so it's exactly the same. Yeah, it's the same motors that Derek sent me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine changes motors a lot, you know.
Yeah, it's
I
like
know.
motors.
You got to change them a lot more often than
I want to order a set of the Awesome Sauce and the Unicorns and see which ones are better for the Zero. I just want to try it.
Awesome Sauce all the way.
Oh,
I like unicorns.
I've been
That's my
using the
jam.
BDR blacks, and I have a set of golds that I got to throw on mine because the blacks are toast. But I've never tried either one of the unicorns or the.
No, the Nuka golds are good too. I mean,
that's
they're
what I
both
had on my
great
Acro.
motors.
It flew very well. I'll say it was the best flying whip I've flown until I flew the Zero.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it's nice. It's just locked in. It's so nice.
I heard that on the Zero, if you run like the Unicorn motors, the motors will get so hot that it'll melt the props.
Yes, I've seen that too.
That's kind of cool.
It's a one trick pony, dude.
Yeah.
You fly up to someone's face and you just full throttle it, and the fucking prop comes flying off and hits them.
You're gonna start face melting people instead of face punching them.
Yeah.
They just have like
someone gets
four
the prop
little
stuck to their
imprints.
forehead, and it looks like the Charlie Manson swastika after.
Oh man.
Did you get any flying in today, Ben?
I
Dude,
did
it's
not.
Shitty weather, man.
Was it
It's
shitty all
fucking
day?
Crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
pretty
Our greenhouse almost blew away. Me and Spoonie had to fucking hold on to that fucker, dude. That shit was crazy.
There was snow up on the fucking cliffs that I was gonna dive yesterday.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude. Yeah, that's
I got
awesome.
a trail up there.
Getting colder up there yet?
Not too bad, but still a little chilly. If anybody in the chat knows anything about this shit, hit me up because I'm building this multi-rotor for this gentleman, and he uses it to train falcons.
Oh, wow.
And this is the build, you know, like an OG, like one of the first quadcopters, I think.
Oh, shit.
Building, you know.
One of the
Cheap
first ones ever made.
Yeah, like. But I don't know how to program that shit. That's not the beta flight board, I'm assuming.
Just give it back to him with like a CL board and
Updated, man. Updated.
No shit, dude. No
I know
shit.
what you had, but here's what you got now, and it's way better.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Well, dude, his last one he paid like $1,800 for or something, and it was the same frame, similar electronic. It was the, you know what it was? It was the DJI Electronics. Exactly, Russell.
The flame wheel.
Yeah.
Flame wheel kit or whatever it is.
Like with the NASA shit and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he used it to just go up in the air and hold this thing, and his Falcon would go snatch it out of the air, and he kept bringing it to me like all fucking trashed.
I imagine it probably doesn't last long.
Yeah.
It's all
It's
birds diving at it.
Yeah, it's supposed to like disconnect or something. I don't know, but I guess sometimes it doesn't.
So it came back covered in Falcon.
Yeah. Actually,
Was there any blood on it?
no, dude. Those birds are motherfucking tough, dude. They can handle.
Probably training it to take the fucking drone down.
Yeah, right.
I've been attacked in my own yard.
He brought his bird by one night in the back of his truck in a cage. It was fucking cool. Like, we are all little girls compared to a man that tells a wild animal what to do. You know, like that's manly shit right there.
Yeah.
I tell Clifford what to do, but he's not very very vicious.
Dude, I tell Dozer and OG what to do, but they're whatever. Do you fucking train a bird? A falcon? Oh.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fuck with you? You got a falcon on your shoulder.
Yeah, no. The thing will rip your face off.
I want to go into a bar with just a Falcon on my shoulder and be like, no, it's okay. I got this.
It's got like the little leather hood over its eyes and shit. So
yeah,
I think Mr. T's getting a little big, but I could maybe fit him on my shoulder.
Oh my god, dude!
That's a turkey, right?
David, did you post a
turkey.
video yet? David's got a badass video of fucking Mr. T pecking his phone.
I know. I haven't seen it yet.
You didn't watch it?
Oh no, I watched. Well, I was standing there when it happened, and then I watched it. But I mean, I didn't see him post it yet.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't post it yet. He needs to. Oh, Mr. T.
I love that you named your turkey Mr. T.
I know, dude.
Dude, Mr. T was a badass
He used to be
one.
tiny.
Dude, he was so cute. Had like bulbous little eyes.
Dude, I was telling Ben, I went over there recently, and dude, I thought the fucker was gonna square up on me. I didn't want to turn my back on him. Anytime I did, he fucking was gonna.
Both all fluffed up on you.
When you turn around,
Thought you were gonna try and eat him.
he's right.
Dude,
It's almost November, so
isn't he like all white still?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Like,
still fucking. But he's heavy, man. I picked him up the other day. It's probably 30, 35 pounds.
damn.
It's a big bird.
Oh my god. Is he at least nice to you?
No, he doesn't like me at all.
Just pecking all your friends' phones and shit. People show up and he just walks in the front yard like big wingspan. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, no, he puffs up, and Dave was just right down there in his face with the phone. I said, "He's probably gonna peck your phone." And right as I said, you can hear me on the video say,
Yeah,
"We're gonna get your phone." I'm like, "Wait, that'd be pretty cool, actually. Let him do it." He fucking went right at it.
You gotta
It's not
get
my phone.
you gotta get yourself one of those pilgrim hats and a musket and just start walking around the yard. Be like,
dude,
it's almost fucking.
I'm not even
Thanksgiving.
joking. I was more scared of that turkey than I have been from a lot of dogs recently. Like, I don't get scared of dogs. This motherfucking turkey kind of scared me when I walked back there. I was like, oh, fuck. All right. Okay.
Do you guys do you guys have wild turkey by you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are fucking vicious.
They're
Yeah,
big.
They will attack you.
We have them up here and they run around in like a pack of 20. And one day they got pissed off. They were in the backyard and they were chasing my cats, and we shoot them out. I shot one of them in the neck, and it just blew some feathers off. So they moved out to the front yard. They flew up and over the garage. Like, Chris, you've been in my backyard. I mean, not Chris. Joe, you've been in my backyard. So to go up and over the garage and down the front yard where the van was parked, and they went out and they started beating the shit out of Hillary's car. Wow. Like, they were just jumping up and kicking the door because it was black and they could see the reflection. They're like, oh, there's another fucking group of 20 fucking wild turkeys. Fuck you.
They are nasty little fat fuckers.
Those cocks.
Yeah.
Giant. Yeah. Let's not get into those jokes.
No.
Where's Monica?
Yeah. We are still at maximum quota.
Yeah.
I'm not sad that I missed that episode because I feel like you guys were kind of traumatized by it.
Oh,
I'm
all right with it.
I'm fine too, but it was something.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah, she was just as bad though. She really was.
I remember watching it like I was in the chat for a second and I was like, oh, okay, so this is where it's going. I watched for like 5 minutes and it was constant just fucking dick jokes. And I'm like, okay. And I got home and I was like, all right, I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah, that was one for the books.
Yeah. AA run. Yeah, geese too. Yeah, they're disgusting birds also.
When I was a kid, we had a grouse in our neighborhood.
Leaving green crayons all over the place.
And that thing was fast.
Green crayons.
You know, it's green crayons.
Yeah, goose shit.
Goose poop.
Oh, yeah.
There is a pilot in Colorado, and his handle is Goose Coop. And everybody at the race was calling him Goose Poop.
Well, he just had that coming.
Yeah. I know.
He set himself up for failure.
Yeah, he knew. He knew what he was doing.
He knew.
He knew. We all know what we do.
We all know.
Mm.
That's like alpaca with the Steph PV.
Yeah. The Steph HPV.
That's so bad.
Oh, God.
She did not let me live that down for the longest time either.
No, that is hilarious though.
Yeah, and it was literally spelled exactly the same. It's just changing one letter from a lowercase to an uppercase.
Sometimes things happen. I don't know.
Oh, the miracles of the internet.
Yeah.
I just typed it in the chat, dude. Even reading it looks funny.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's a classic one.
So
if people knew what goes on in our chat.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. Well, on that note, it's probably about time to wind things down tonight.
Yeah, I gotta finish packing still, so
I gotta pack as well. Head to Vegas, Beaver, Utah tomorrow.
We did.
You guys are leaving tomorrow,
buddy.
What's that?
My hometown, Ben.
It is?
That is my hometown.
Very nice. We're headed to Beaver, and then we're headed to Vegas for a week.
Is there any cool spots in Beaver he can rip his crossfire?
Plenty of holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gravy beat me to that one by a fucking long ways.
So, Copper Top posted the Mr. T video to the HotdogFPV community page. If you care,
I think that's what just dinged on my phone.
Wait,
all right. Well, thanks, viewers.
Thank you guys for joining us this week. Thank you, Derek, for hosting.
We did it, right? The first episode on the new channel. I guess we'll have to do it again sometime, right?
For Jan, Gravy, yeah.
Thank you for Jan.
All right, yeah. Thanks
Thank
guys
you
for coming out tonight. Thanks everybody for watching.
No problem.
All right, let's wrap this up. See ya.
All right.